All right, I'm with Kevin up at the root farm today, and it's cold, but not in this thing, right?
No, it's not.
What are you doing there?
We grow crops in there.
You grow crops? Well, let's get going. Okay, I'm with Lynn and Kevin inside this storage container right now. Now, first, Kevin, tell me a little bit about the container itself.
So these are repurposed storage containers that are retrofitted to grow hydroponic crops, such as lettuce, any leafy greens, kale, spinach, and basil.
Wow, it's cool. So do we have something for Lynn to do today?
We do. We're going to have Lynn do some seeding today. All right, Lynn, you're going to take these little plugs and just drop them right in there. There's one.
Two.
Here, I'll put them right here.
Three.
Will that be easier for you?
Yeah.
So tell us about these plugs here and exactly what.
So these plugs replicate dirt in the soil as in outside growing and non-hydroponic situations. So what these do, as they go in, they provide a spot for the seedling or the seed to germinate. Once you do that, take seeds, like so. You just drop them down in that plug.
So one seed. And what are we planting here?
We are planting green oak leaf lettuce. Alright, Lynn. So what we have to do here is you take each seed out of here.
Take one at a time.
And
Stick
you
them
drop
in a
it in.
So let's start right over here. Right here.
Yep. There you
How
go.
did I do?
You did great.
Does that one already have?
It does. Good catch. I forgot. Go to the next one.
So Lynn, are you farming?
Yep.
What are you doing?
I am planting. What seeds are these?
Lettuce seeds.
Lettuce seeds.
So you're planting lettuce in January in upstate New York right now.
That is what we are doing, huh, Kevin?
Yes, it is.
Do I like to plant?
I do. So this display shows us how our seeding process continues on until it's time for our lettuce to go into our towers. So this tray here that Lynn just helped us seed, this will go down into our seedling germination tray for 1 week. Once it germinates, it'll come up to our second tray and it will look similar to this. After, it'll stay up there for 2 weeks. Then once it looks like this size here, this green star lettuce, it will then be transplanted into the towers.
All right, what are some of the varieties of plants you grow?
So here we grow all the different butterhead lettuces, as well as the red oak, and green star lettuce. However, we also grow scarlet kale, hybrid kale, basil, and Swiss chard. So once our lettuce has matured enough in the seedling trays, it is then transplanted into our towers. Each tower holds 14 seedling pods, and once mature and ready to harvest after 1 month, each tower produces right around 1 pound of lettuce.
Now, about how many, in this container, about what would this represent if it were grown in the ground outside?
This container would approximately represent 2 acres of ground or field outdoors. And it's in a 10 by 40 container, so it's very condensed.
At predetermined times each day, the LED lights come on, giving the plants plenty of artificial sunshine. They're also watered automatically, and nutrients are added to the water as well. And the amount of CO2 in the container is also monitored. So these plants grow in an ideal growing environment. Okay, so we've gone over the types of greens you grow, how many acres it represents here. We've shown the lights. One thing we didn't say, I know it's been mentioned to me before that during the day is nighttime inside the container.
Correct.
Right?
So during the day is nighttime so that we can work in here without being blinded by the lights. And at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, the lights will kick on and they run as daytime all night.
They go as daytime. Now, what do you do with these greens? Where do they go?
Our greens, when we harvest them, we sell them to local restaurants who do a lot of farm-to-table work. Taylor and the Cook is one of them, as well as Modus in Utica and Nola's in Clinton.
All right, cool. So it all gets eaten locally.
Yes, all of our greens get eaten and consumed locally.
And we're going home with some Swiss chard. We're ready to go up at the root farm, and Loki has decided he's coming home with us. He's just got in the car, he's ready to go. Let's go. Hey Loki, you ready to go? So if you're interested in finding out more about the many goings on at the root farm, get on their website at www.rootfarm.org.
We'll see you next time on The Lynn Life.